Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And today I'd like to talk about 4 easy tips for your sketchbook practice and how to get better at sketching through building a regular sketching habit. So I know that keeping a regular sketchbook practice can be really hard at times, and I'd like to take a quick look at the things that were most helpful for me, things that made returning to my sketchbook easier. And the first thing I would say is the most important part is just keep it ready. You can have the nicest tools available, but when they are buried in the back of your drawers, then you will likely forget about them. So remove friction by keeping your sketchbook where you can immediately open it and start drawing. I have my sketchbook on my desk. It's just a few steps away. I don't bring it everywhere, but I have it waiting for me on my desk each day, ready to draw in. And in the same way, I have my most important tools always ready. So that's the second point. Keep it simple. Reduce your materials to a practical level. Reduce this kind of decision fatigue you might be facing. Reduce having to choose each day what you use. If you keep your sketching kit simple, then you will just grab your tools and start sketching. And it really works. Give it a try. Choose a basic kit from all of your art supplies and keep those ready to go. And having a lot of stuff seems wonderful at first, but it can actually hinder you in your creativity. So I have a pencil, a few brushes, and my palette and my sketchbook, and maybe a fountain pen, and that's about it. My third tip would be to keep it interesting. Your sketchbook should be your safe space for exploration. So sketch what seems interesting to you, what you would like to keep a memory of, or what you want to explore more. You can draw almost anything and document it in your sketchbook, in your art journal. If you need ideas for sketching subjects, then look around in my blog or in other artists' blogs, in sketchbook tours on YouTube. By focusing your drawing on what is important to you and not what you think you should sketch, you'll keep frustration and boredom out of your journal, and you're more likely to return to it. And there is one exception, and this is if you want to challenge yourself and learn how to draw something specific. And this, of course, also has its place in the sketchbook. It's a place of practice and exploration. And with these unfamiliar subjects, you can expect to feel more frustrated or a bit unwilling at times. And this is because it's really hard to get good at something new. But it's all part of the process. And this is really what a sketchbook can also be great for: documenting your process, making mistakes on the way. I would say keep a good balance between these two things and challenge yourself regularly, but also have a bit of fun. And don't expect too much from yourself. It stops being fun when you challenge yourself all the time, but also try out a few new things from time to time to keep your sketching practice really fresh. And if you feel stressed or burned out, then just go easy with those challenges and do more of what feels easy and quick to accomplish. It's okay if that's just doodling or painting color swatches of the flowers in your garden or really something else. So keep the focus on exploration, keep the focus on staying active. My next tip would be to keep it quick. Sketching is really an immediate and spontaneous technique. It can give you results fairly quickly. And if you're still learning how to draw, then quantity matters much more than quality. So observation really tops everything, as many of my students can attest to, but definitely try sketching as much as you can. Don't spend hours on one single drawing in the beginning. Make gesture drawings or contour drawings or figuring out basic shapes. These are great techniques for, getting just a lot of drawings out there. And with a splash of color, these loose sketches can look really finished and complete too. And another aspect is that very often your surroundings might change in a matter of moments, if you're sketching from life, that is. So it makes sense to record them quickly. So clouds or resting birds or people in front of a building can all be gone in a minute, and it's great to build those fast sketching skills for that. Most of my own sketches take between 10 and 30 minutes to finish, and when I decide to take more time for a bigger sketch or a very detailed drawing, I often break it down into several stages, so that makes it easier for me to stay with it. I create the drawing first, and then I maybe take a small break and then finish the painting in the second part. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then feel free to subscribe to this channel, or you could also head over to my blog and subscribe to my newsletter. And this is really the best way to stay in touch with everything I do, everything I put out, all of the little tips and tricks that I bring to you. And so yeah, I'd love to see you over on the blog. Thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye.